Hello everyone. After much delay, apologies, it's kind of slipped my mind, we are back with the final bunch of PCDL draft commentaries. It's playoffs time. Kaizo versus Maddy for our first game. How this is going to work is that these sets are going to be best of threes with the same teams every time. So these are the same 6 mons, the same 24 moves per team you're gonna see all the time. The classic Sun plus 3 photosynthesis guys from Kaizo, featuring Metagross, who we've seen the body press set from before, be pretty successful, as well as Knuckle Stack, you know, some kind of regular defensive utility. Over here, I have something similar, a bulky attacker, a largely defensive mon Vondozo, and 3 guys meant to do damage. I suppose Torkoal also counts as a bulky attacker. Torkoal is a Glastrier, or rather Glastrier is a Torkoal. Wait. We lead Screamtail on Ursaluna, both wanting to set up a Reflect in the case of Screamtail, and the Guts speed boost for Ursaluna, which has been encored into Trailblaze. Probably not going to do much, yeah, to Roaring Moon, who resists. I was thinking I wanted to see Torkoal blow something up, but this also works. Still insists on keeping in the Ursaluna, farming speed boost. However, because of burn damage, you only got 2 more turns to live. Ursa being able to take out but a single kill on the Roaring Moon. Not a trade you'd want to take if you're Maddy. Torkoal comes in, which baits out the Terra. Fire on Lilligant as it quivers. So Knuckle Stack comes in to eat this fire move. However, it's still weak to the grass attacks, like this energy ball. We've seen from Houndoom in a previous game that grass fire coverage is incredibly powerful. More screens to help weather the storm. Thanks to the chlorophyll, even with the photosynthesis, Screamtail takes damage before setting that up. Okay, I was very scared of an encore coming in on that Quiver Dance. Looks like Maddy made the correct call. Another Quiver Dance for some Stealth Rocks. 12 turns into the game, you take those. Light Screen's not going to save this +2 Terrifier, Sun-boosted, Life Orb boosted Lilligant. First impression? Doesn't even go for it. Doesn't need it, apparently. Somehow live that. That is ludicrous. Thank you, Light Screen. Earthquake takes the kill, but this is the easiest Thunderclap of your life. Roaring Moon who? Draco. Maybe wait until the Light Screen is done to stall out the Draco. But regardless, with 4 mons to 1, I think this is still strongly in Maddy's favor. Another Draco. Torkoal tries to get something to happen with a rapid spin to boost its speed. You are not safe from the Raging Bolt, though. It was still faster. Alright. It was game 1. Lilligant was kind of allowed to run wild using Torkoal's Sun against its team. Let's see if Kaizo can properly play around that for game 2. Leading Torkoal again, with this time on Bolt from Maddy's side. Protects the Scout, just takes an easy Thunderbolt. Screamtail comes in. Does not go for the Draco like Kaizo might have hoped. However, it still eats that Thunderbolt very nicely to get the Light Screen off. Parrot, though, is a bit unfortunate for a mon that's as fast as Screamtail. However, it is able to get both of its screens up in its dying breath along with a layer of rocks. Glastrier and Iron Bundle both hate those things. There we go. And, Roaring Moon electing to switch out, most likely Banded, probably would have been a roll in order to kill, the horse. Avalanche is a contact move? Did not know that. Metagross is just using Rarity as setup fodder here. 2 screens, 2 iron defenses. It's just going to kill itself with Avalanche Rocky Helmet Ship. In order to make a slightly safer entry point for Dondozo, very likely unaware. Bringing back the curse part days of Gen 3. Knucklestack coming in to break the stall with Assault Cure. That passive damage, wanting to force Dondozo to switch. Which it does. Ursaluna comes in instead. Now Knucklestack is sitting pretty behind a sub. Headlong rushing the sub? No, I feel like Ursaluna really does not want that defense drop, but I suppose Maddy wasn't sure if any of Ursaluna's other moves, which we've seen Trailblaze and probably Facade, might not get the kill. So now it's half defense, primed for a first impression trade. Or not, because Trailblaze is good enough, and you're faster anyways. Speed boost is nice. Knucklestack comes in on Raging Bull, who thunderclaps, looking for a kill. Doesn't get it, so Knucklestack comes in for free and lands another key Salt Cure. Metagross resists Dragon Pulse. Goes down to the Thunderbolt though, but its prime directive was to stall in order to let the Salt Cure do its work. Roaring Moon probably didn't need it, but that's fine. Sun goes up to weaken Iron Bundle's water moves. Locks into Ice Beam for Roaring Moon though. Now Dondozo gets burned. Leftovers healing is now gone. But it is able to rest off the burn. Eating these Sun Boosted Eruptions very nicely. However, Sun's back up. Moon is in a prime position. So just Outrage, probably? Yeah. Chunk the Dondozo. Calls rest twice on Sleep Talk. Very unlucky. Probably going to live this next one, yeah. However, not getting any curses up. It's a bit unfortunate. A lucky waterfall from Rest Talk might have been able to kill the Knucklestack. But it doesn't get it, so now Dondozo's in another precarious position, being cured. Knucklestack gets the recover off. That waterfall would have been very helpful earlier. But it's going to take a bit for Dondozo to break through here. Probably longer than it would for it to survive the Salt Cure damage. How much PP does Rest have left? Still a lot of Rest PP. Knucklestack sits behind the sub as Logan curves up, but this is a free Salt Cure. The crit was completely unnecessary. Now Lilligant's on a timer that Knucklestack is happy to abuse, thanks to having Protect and Substitute on the same set. Well, there's Salt Cure. Lilligant goes down to Terra, wasted in an attempt to take out this Knucklestack. Lives takes that pump very nicely, too. I'm surprised, even though it was neutral damage, what Evian Life did to an MF. Yeah, a pump for bundle is still a pump. Now, it's Dondozo versus the Brine. However, with 4 recovers, plenty of substitutes, I don't think miscounts the sleep turns. And this might decide it. Yup. Very well played. Patient gameplay from Kaizo here. You really want to... if you blow your... I'm not going to say, that's a bit vulgar. If you pop your boost sweepers too early, it could be shut down like what we saw with Lilligant. And to a lesser extent, Metagross as well. You gotta be patient. Wait for the right time. And with this Knucklestack in the way, there wasn't really a great time for Maddy. Heading into the final game now. We lead Horse. And on screen, Pale still... I'm very interested in the choice of Avalanche over, say, a more conventional move like Icicle Crash. The Horse is slow, but also Kaizo has just been abusing the negative priority by setting up and just not hitting, or just not hitting Glastrier in order to not proc the bonus damage. A sun-weakened pump allows Torkoal to live. However, Willow misses on Bundle. Another pump gets fired off for Metagross to come in, who eats that quite nicely. Somehow doesn't OHKO with a body press, but Bullet Punch is there to clean up. Iron Bundle's got no HP, but for some reason, can take a punch quite well. Headlong Rush revenge kills quite cleanly. However, that costed Ursaluna, what, 60% of its health? Outrage into the Horse, which takes it down. Stealth Rock Chip probably didn't matter there. Lilligant can try. I don't think Lilligant's gonna live this. Nope. Had to bring in the Dawn. Outrage just tears through everything else. Dondozo's here now, but it's a bit late. Sure, bringing in Dondozo would have invited this Knuckle Stack and just have a repeat of Game 2, which I imagine that's what Maddy was afraid of. However, I do still think that's not a good position, but it's better than having two of your Mons knocked out. Dozo's going through it right now. I played against somebody in Gen... This Substitute Protect setup is reminding me of this guy I played in Gen 3 OU. His team was built around PP Stall. Fast Mons with those two moves. That were also immune to Sandstorm Chip, so they just keep healing back. It's the most irritating game of Pokemon I've ever played in my life. But with Roy Moon having taken out both Ursaluna and Lilligant, Knuckle Stack's biggest threats were gone. And with nobody switched to in order to remove the Salt Cure, Roaring Moon goes down. And that's going to be the battle. It's nice seeing the best of threes matter, I think. Although, the reverse knockout is arguably more heartbreaking. Depends on who you ask. Anyways, with that, Kaizo will move on and play the winner of the next set. And that... Or actually, no. That is not how... I'm not necessarily doing these in order, so I can't guarantee who's playing against who right now. But that's going to be it for this first battle. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you later. Take care.